824, welcome back. The Better Business Bureau has issued a new scam alert. It wants you to be on the lookout for emails with fake subscription renewal notices. Here to tell us more is Leah Napoliello with Better Business Bureau of Greater Houston and South Texas. Good morning. Thank you so much for your time.
Sure.
It's really great to be having these conversations to let the public know and to remind the public that these scammers, they're working 24/7, 365 to take advantage of you. So talk to us about this scam.
So basically, people are notifying us that they get emails saying that their subscription has expired and they need to renew it immediately by clicking a link and providing payment. So they think it's coming from the business itself, but instead it's a scammer pretending to be the business. So we're seeing that more and more. These businesses are being spoofed by scammers.
When we talk about subscriptions, what types of subscriptions or businesses are we talking about?
It could really be anything, like the online streaming. There's so many apps for subscriptions that
From
way.
Netflix to Hulu, those types of platforms.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Or when we think of subscriptions too, you can have clothing subscriptions, you can have magazine subscriptions.
Yeah, really.
So none of them are immune to any sort of...
Right, it could be any of those whatsoever.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
It's nonstop. How can you avoid falling victim of these scams?
So one thing to do is just to take a pause and take a second look at that email to see if there's anything fishy with it. Sometimes the email address, if you hover over it, will be a little bit different and odd looking.
Yeah, I've been doing that recently. I've been getting some phishing looking like emails, and when you click on the sender, that email address, say it's AT&T, if you click on that sender will have like a Gmail account or a Yahoo account, which that is an indicator that this is a bunch of baloney.
Right, yeah, it's not really coming from the business itself.
Yeah.
So look for that sign. Also just poor spelling, grammatical errors, stuff like that. It won't look as professional as a real business email would look.
And sometimes the logo, while it might be similar, if you pay close attention to it, the logo could be off.
Right, exactly. They could slightly change the logo, so you have to really take a pause and look through those emails very carefully.
Yeah. Is there a way for folks to check for other scams that are going around at the moment?
You can go to our site, the BBB Scam Tracker. You can actually do a search of the scams that are happening in our area and look up scams that are occurring. Just put in some keywords. So that's a great resource to learn about scams out there and to also report any scams that you may have been a victim of too.
And I know going into the summer months, while it's vacation time for a lot of people, these scammers, they're not taking time off. No,
exactly. They're always out there. So it's something that everyone needs to be aware of. Anyone can be victimized by a scammer. So it's important to check.
As we head into summer months, are there certain scams that tend to pop up, whether it be, I don't know, car sales with Memorial Day and 4th of July? Are there certain scams that kind of make their rounds during the summertime?
They're the utility imposter scams. We see a lot of those, pretending to be like a energy company, electricity company, trying to get you to pay them.
Typically usage goes up in the summer months with air conditioning.
Yes.
Oh
that's
my
pretty
goodness.
common.
Yeah, I know we were talking during commercial. I did a story on Monday, and it was this new tool designated to help people reunite with their pets sooner in the event that they go missing. And it was from that story I received an email from a viewer saying back in March they were moving, and so they entrusted in a foster to watch over their cat, and the cat went missing in the foster's care, and it was just 2 weeks ago someone reached out to them saying, "Hey, we found your cat. Here are pictures." The pictures were blurry, and so they asked for more pictures, and the person then demanded, well, if you want more pictures, you're going to have to pay up. You're going to have to pay $150. So they were hopeful that it was their cat. Come to find out it was a scam, which is, it's heartbreaking.
Right, yeah, we have seen that type of scam too, where people, they have a lost pet, and then the scammer sees that sign or notice for the lost pet and reaches out to the person and requests money from them, unfortunately. So yeah, we have seen that too.
Yeah, just staying vigilant and being mindful that these scammers don't take time off. They're getting more clever and creative, and so pause. Don't rush into anything. If you get a phone call, tell them you'll call them back.
Right.
Do your homework, and then of course, look out for those resources through the BBB, or you can even head on over to our website, clicktohouston.com, and we have links there to bring you to the BBB site. Leah, as always, we appreciate your time.
Sure, thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. The time now is, where are we at? Just before 8:30 on our Wednesday morning. The morning is flying by and we are halfway home to the weekend. We'll be right back.